Grace. Today's guest is John Ronald Roll Tolkien. How are you today, Ronald?
I'm doing really well, thank you, Grace.
So, how did it feel to be orphaned at the age of 12 and to live in an orphanage?
It was really hard because I had such a great bond with my parents. But Hilary, my younger brother by 2 years, and I stayed together, and then we did end up meeting Edith and becoming quite close with her.
So, is it true that you and Edith were not allowed to be together?
It is very true. Edith was older by 3 years, and in my time that was not allowed or tolerated. But when I turned 21, we could finally be together. I graduated Oxford with a degree in literature, later becoming a professor in language.
How did Edith react to the war and you going off to fight?
I felt so sorry for Edith. Of course, we were married right away, as soon as I got the notice that I was going to be off to war. And Edith was very strong, though, I must say. She had a very independent mind and she could take care of herself. But I do admit, we were sending letters to each other and her sorrow was brought to me in those letters. But our love stayed strong.
Well, that is very nice. So, what was it like to be actually in World War I?
It was tragic and horrible. The experience will forever scar me, and I remember almost every moment of it. I was serving my country because it was my duty, even though I had to live in the trenches.
Oh my, the trenches were an awful thing and must have scarred you deeply because of the living conditions and experiences you faced.
Yes, we lived down there in the rain and the snow, which would be treacherous. To pass the time, I would write poems to my fellow soldiers, who were much close to me. which those poems were basically the basis to my Middle-earth that I had later created. But then the most sad part about World War I was that 12 of my closest friends did die.
Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. But are you satisfied with your work that has come out today?
I'm extremely satisfied with my work. I was not expecting it to be quite a hit like this. I was just a young boy in my time who dreamt about dragons and people who were smaller, people who were older and lived forever. Basically, I'm living in my own world.
Yes, let me say you do have a great imagination. I have a friend who loves Lord of the Rings. She's read all the books and can almost repeat every line to every movie. She loves them, makes me watch them, but they're kind of gruesome with me for all the war, and I can see because of World War I, it's really based off it. Yes, and she's very excited for The Hobbit coming out soon, which will probably be...
Yes, the same director and everything.
Wow.
Hope you're all ready.
Yes, well, thank you.
Thank you.